everybody. Good evening. Same place, new time. Hey, Jolly Roger. I got your text. I've been kind of going through the phone today and trying to get back to everybody. Haven't quite made it back to everybody, but I'll make it around. Already at 32 likes. All right. Got a lot of people in chat already. Ron Pierce, Argent Pill, welcome. Chris Helms, KJ in Ohio, Shybot J. Vincent Caparina, Scrap Metal Racing, Jolly Roger AR, VMC, Richard Metcalf. And then we had people get in here extra early. I appreciate that. We got Chris Helms, Maple Leaf Numismatics. If I didn't say your name, I accidentally scrolled past it. Oh, we got Brian Robeson here, Mark Spafford, Captain Vic, Joe Minnick, Lori Camarista, Cammy King. Make sure I got that on live chat. I've got Lynn Ehrenzeller here as well. Already at 35 likes. Hey, John Jacobs, Billy SCGP, Lisa D. Yeah, it's good to see everybody here. So we do have 2 boxes available, but well, I was gonna say 4 to choose from. There's 3 to choose from. I'm gonna hunt this one for me, or the channel, whatever you want to call it. The busted box. So I trust the teller that all 50 rolls are there, but that busted box is not so good. So we still have the 2 boxes I picked up last week, and then one of the boxes from this week. If there's any interest in that, also picked up from the bank. Got the JFK $1 coin, the presidential coins. Got 1 roll of P, 1 roll of D. So they've been sitting exposed for a while. So the outside coins aren't that great. I think these go on eBay for 120 plus shipping. It's almost like $130 for the set. Then I've also got, I haven't counted out all the full sets yet because these came banded in bundles of 20. But we got the whole 2005 series P and D nickel rolls. Before I post any of this up on my eBay store, I wanted to offer it to the channel. And I think these are going for 30 bucks shipped on eBay, but I can do a lower price here on the channel. Of course, I'll have that available tonight, and I probably will get around to listing them till Monday. Yeah, and we're almost to 500, y'all. I definitely appreciate all that support and the push to get me to 500. Jolly Roger, let's see, the box prices. I'm bad at this because I got frills and no frills. Hey, we got copper out coins here too. Oh yeah, it's late, it's night, and there's my logo. Hey, Fleabag. No frills is 65. No, 75. Sorry, 75. I don't have that pulled up right now to reference. It is in the description, everything that comes with it. So it looks like I'll have to do a 500 sub video soon and a 500 sub stream. We'll do that stream once we hit 500. I'll get that announced and everything. But pinned up at the top, make sure you go ahead and enter that. BH Ringer has set up a video for a giveaway. So just comment on that video, and he will use the random comment picker to do that giveaway once we hit 500 and all that jazz. Uh, getting the coffee in as well. But yeah, went into one of my dumb banks actually and picked up the nickels. So it's got for what 2005 the Westward Journey. You got the Bison and then the Ocean View ones. So you got P and D on those. Oh, I accidentally grabbed 3 rolls of the Bison by accident. Let's fix that. There are also, I think, a couple P and D sets for 2006 as well. I haven't even looked into those yet. Let's see, Ocean View, Philly, where you at? That's Denver. There it is. Now I have a full set up over here. Oh. But I can kick it off with setting up for the EOS. So if I can get a number of shuffles in chat between 1 and 10, I'll use that. First number to add to the end of month, and we'll use the second number to add to the EOS. Kick that off. So while you guys are getting that in, I'm gonna get that pulled out. Got the end of month giveaway there. So far we got the die crack on the bird's nest quarter. We got strike through, nickel, a weedy, and a warpicle. All right, so we got a 6 and a 3 are the first 2 numbers that fell in range. So we'll use 6 for the end of month and 3 for the EOS. And I know we used to do likes at 25, 50, and so on. But I talked about, we're almost at 50 likes now, but I talked about last weekend moving to kicking. Now we're at 50. Nice. Kicking off the likes at 50 and going from there. All right, let's get the giveaways going. And then I saw your question. Give me just a moment there, Vinny, on the nickels. I was thinking I haven't even weighed them up to see how much it's going to actually cost me to ship them yet. All right, we're going to get the 50 likes giveaway going as well. So you guys can go ahead and type 50 likes in the chat. That'll get you entered. And then there we go. So my setup on my OBS is a little bit different. So I'm kind of going a little bit slower. We're going to hit the end of month with, I already forgot, shuffles. 6 and then 3. Okay. Giveaways going. So 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what we'll add for the end of month. Got a minor variety DDR coin. And the first one is not specified. It's not specified because I couldn't find an exact match. Or no, I found the match, but I don't think it was labeled yet. So we'll be adding Salt River Bay Philly quarter. I mean, it's got some spots on it. I'll throw that under the scope. And then you can see the little notch of extra metal. Let me find a better pointer. I use this. right there, right above that tip. So that was an unspecified on the site. VDDR on Variety Vista. So that'll be going in there. We got 2020. Whoops. 2020p. Salt. River Bay. It's kind of hard to write on the envelope with stuff in it already. That is 3 flips in there. So that is added to the end of month giveaway. Now we do 3 shuffles. We'll add to the EOS. 1, 2, 3. War Pickle. War Pickle. I've misplaced the tube. There we go. I still haven't filled the tube up. So we're down to the last 2 in here. Come on. So we're going to get a 1945 San Francisco. War Pickle. We still got the 50 likes giveaway going. Let's see who we get. David Cannon, welcome in. Oh, we got Joey Brown, welcome. Dolomroth Knight. Mike Schleiss. Fairbids Finds. Sublime Mad Dog. And welcome in, everybody. So I am going to kick this off with that busted box. If there's interest in the boxes, let me know. Details are in the description. I think Jolly Roger was showing some interest. But also these Nichols VMC, I think $25, that would do it. And that's 25 shipped for that set. So I definitely wanted to offer them up to the channel first. Vinny was the only one showing any interest, so we'll leave it at that for now. We're going to break into some halves to start off. And this is that busted box. So we've got 3 boxes available to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and slice this tape. I think I sliced it good enough. Yeah. Oh, in Marsh, hey, welcome in. William E, welcome in. I missed the question, William E. Oh, I didn't cut the tape good enough. Oh, that's why. There we go. Yeah, we got a pile of rolls here. I don't know what's going on in the box. Other than that, it was busted. So I was kind of eager to open it up. Nah, okay, that's what William E was talking about. Nickel mats are on the way. That's awesome. I'll have to get one of those as well. So that's some, I'm just going to try to set these up where I can verify. Because if it's not all there, they'll take care of me at the bank. I'd rather figure that out now. Nice. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. That is all of them. It's very clad looking, but I like the way the dye polish lines look on that. Very little circulation on that end coin. So I'm gonna break into this box. We're gonna hit 5 rolls and go from there. Nice. William E's got a couple boxes of nickels to do now. Hopefully I have boxes of nickels to do in the near future. Ah, nice. And Marsh says, looks like a good box. But yeah, that's that busted box. Figure I'd hunt it for the channel since it was already open. See how well that goes. 23 Denver. Philly that's been marked from 23. I think I'll move this down lower here shortly. $72D's got the FG. 88, no die rotation. Excuse me. Everything's set up different. I'm looking for my button. That's not the button I'm looking for. There we go. We'll do this one roll at a time for now. A few 23s. We'll check for the DDOs. Yeah, that's going to get in the way. Let's move that. The next one I have planned, Furbid, is Memorial Day. Well, not on Memorial Day, but that weekend. For the Gary Sinise Foundation. So that is the next one I have planned. I may be doing an auction before that. Ooh, that's awesome, Furbid. And I'm good with that if you are, and then that makes things... Well, we can talk details on the side. Just let me know. Oops. Take care of this first roll. We'll do this 50 likes giveaway. Nothing there. All right, so if you haven't entered already, go ahead and type 50 likes into chat, because that is what we are doing next. We're going to do that giveaway. We've got 33 entries, showing 34 here. I didn't enter, so yeah, I think we're ready to pick a winner. Good luck, everybody. Picking that winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. BH Ringer. I think. If let's see. Yeah, BH Ringer, I just recently sent your stuff off. I've got for Canada, Silverman 92, John Chum Adventures, and Forever Spines to still send stuff to. Hey, he's here. Smoker 360, welcome. Congrats me, he says. Let me know how many shuffles you'd like, sir. I'll get that prize wheel rolling. He says 3 shuffles. All right. Whoops. What did I knock over? Oh. Halves to go through second time. All right. 3. Wait. Yeah, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to spin again. We are going to have to spin again. But first, then we have 2 EOSs. All right, let's spin again for you. I did not mean to shuffle that. I'm at the spin. BH Ringer, how do you feel? I'm going to wait before I click spin. Oh, I hope you get feeling better soon, Billy. Sounds good, William. And he said spin it. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. I did not mean to click shuffle second time. All right. Well, it would help if I had your envelope out. 50 likes. And we got a buffalo nickel and a bonus wheel. 1, 2, 3 is what it's supposed to be. And a 50s nickel. And we'll get that in there. And then we got to add a prize to the EOSs. So if I can get a number of shuffles in chat, we'll get that added here very shortly. 6 shuffles. All right. Let's see. I've got to pull nickels back down. Buffalo. 50s. All right, BH Ringer. I keep forgetting to do the nickels. Gotta remember to do that. You will get a Philly minted Buffalo nickel minted in 1935. We'll get that in there. Actually, we'll get that in there in just a second. Let's see what you get for a 50s nickel. Denver minted, 1956. There we go. Couple of nickels for you, sir. We got 6 shuffles to do to add to the EOSs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So EOS 1 is going to be the bigger EOS. We'll do it last. Oh, we got to spin again. Looks like we're going to get an Indian head cent in both EOSs. All right, Jolly Roger's going to do a box battle with William E. Ooh. All right, let's do it like that. I like how I keep putting everything down reverse up. Here's what's going to make this easier. We got a 1907 going in EOS 1 and 1908 going into EOS 2. There's some older ones in there, but these are more common. I'm good about remembering to refill those. Oh, wait, did I write 1907? I sure did. All right. Takes care of those. So we're going to do a box battle here shortly. I'm going to do these 4 rolls and kick that off. Looks like we're all set. Sounds good, Jolly Roger AR. And then I guess, well, I'll look at that after these rolls. We'll get into it afterwards. So I'll do this a little quicker. With the 77, I do like to keep count, just curiosity's sake. I don't keep tabs of the count. But I will look at it, but still put it with my box. Not the NIFC. That was a good looking 73. All right. 3 more rolls from this box. We'll get them under the scope, clear the board, and get in on these box battle. Oh, I will get that to you here in just a second, because I actually have to open it up on my phone because I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. I may have it in my info. Let me try this. Let's see if that pops up. Come on, Nightbot. Oh, there it went. Nope, it's not on there. Okay. I'll have to pull that up off my phone. Give me just a little bit here. We'll get that rolling. $72D, not the NIFG. Another one. Also not the NIFG. Oh, I trust you. I trust you for sure. But yeah, I'll get through these rolls, get through scoping these coins, and go from there. That's an interesting looking edge. Oh, baby. I got a Walker. That is a 35 Denver. It's so dirty on the edge. I was just thinking dirty clad. So this busted box was extra heavy. So that was this week's pickup. So there's the sister box to that one and the 2 from last week that are available. Nice. Nice. Back on the 90s. So I want to try to get through 3 boxes during the stream. If I can, I'm thinking we hit 500 subs on the channel by next weekend and go ahead and set that up. Might do a little bit longer stream. Maybe start a little bit earlier. Maybe do 30 minutes each way. Start at 10:30 and then end at 3:30 Eastern. Oh, yeah, the busted box. The busted box. All right, and that was just in the first 5 rolls there. Although there's no telling how many of those rolls fell out of the box and got shoved back in there. And in what order. I think Didn't your Benji, William E, come in a busted box? I can't remember. 72D, not the NoFG. Another one. 71. So we got a good bit to go through real quick on this, and we'll get into that box battle. Ron says that's why I like busted boxes. So let me pull that up full screen. That way everybody can see what we're looking at. Especially if you're on a mobile device. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm thinking I might try for the 500 sub stream a third box. I might even do like a box as a giveaway or a box hunt as a giveaway. No way. I missed this. I will pick it back up and show you guys. I literally just threw this in the box on in the bin on the last roll. Ancholitas. The Ancholitas. We'll count that as a miscellaneous on that box. Get back to rehunting these Ancholitas Cafe. That is, I think, the second Ancholitas half I've found. I think I've seen them pop up on other people's streams before. I know for sure I've seen it on Rob Pine's Treasure. I want to say I've seen it on Copper Owl Coins. I know for a fact there's at least 2 streams I've seen that one on. And that's the second one I found personally. Alright, we're into the 71s. Jolly Rounder found my first DDO 74D half this week. Used to not look for them. Glad you're looking for them, man, and congrats on the find. Hey, coining around. Welcome in, good sir. Have you ever found an Ancholitas Cafe $50? I'll show you what I mean here in a bit. We're going to have a box battle going on between William E and the Jolly Roger AR. Yep. Copper Owl Coin says yep. William E says I'll let the experts with good eyes find them. Whoops. I didn't look at both sides of that one like I meant to. I'll go back to it last. And then we can get into picking William E's box. All right, and the last one, that was the one I forgot to. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything. All right. So here we go. The second one of these I've ever found. Ancholitas Easy Street Cafe, established 1988. And at some point this was an ender, because it's got the Ring of Death. But yeah, we've got a miscellaneous so far tonight. We also got a Walker. What was that, the second or third roll? I'm going to put them in that busted box. We'll go back to the busted box. William E says Jolly Roger can pick the sister or go first, whatever he wants. So what we have of right now is the sister box for this one, which would be MB2. MB1 is the busted box, or you can do last week MB1 or last week MB2. let me know, good sir. All right. They are tossing the pick choice back and forth. So the star one is the channel. There we go. We'll call it that. So you got MB2 sister box that to that Walker roll, and then last week's MB1 or MB2. And while y'all are battling that out, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna pop this in the chat for Jolly Roger. Skip. Oh, apparently I have 25 in my account out from before. I forgot about that. There we go. All right. Make sure that's right. That's right. So there's that for you there, Jolly Roger or Lynn. I guess you were the one doing that. You told me. All right. Yep. And I'm gonna update the board because I'm gonna try to get through that box tonight, and then we can go back to rehunts. Yeah, I got the bags ready. I'll have to put a poll in the chat. If I don't have a choice from either of you. So I know we got Jolly Roger asked first, but William E. Sent money first. We'll do William E.'s box, then Jolly Roger's box. Or I appreciate it. All right. Well, that's weird. Oh, thank you, Lynn. But yeah, we'll pick a box for William E. We got and then had an option last week. MB2. I have not seen it yet. Fervid, did you send the email or was it in chat? So this poll, this is picking for William E's box, and I just do it in the order that payments received, and try to keep that the same across the board. I am gonna move these nickels out of the way, but not that. That sounds good. If you want to shoot that in the email so I can reference it, uh, but yeah, you're more than welcome to donate towards that. However you want to do it. Send money for me to pick something up and send it out, or you have something that you want to send out, make a video. We'll get some people over there. That sounds good, sir. Email. We can work out details. All right. Picking for William E. So far, the winning box is last week's MB1. Last week's MB1. And I gotta update the board. I guess I'll call that 3 boxes. Let's see if we can get through 3. And then we got that 90 and a miscellaneous. Oh, no. No worries, man. I I uh, I will, how do I put it? I still have 14 texts on unread that I need to get back to. Like, I don't open it until I can respond, and I have recently had days where people have been getting buried. Um, so I am working my way down that list, and I apologize. I didn't mean to make you worry, but no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just bad about remembering to text people back, which is why I don't open it until I do so. So I know I at least will eventually get to it. I'm just bad about it. All right, so far we got MB2. Ooh, and it's tied with last week's MB1. I'll give that. I'm on a roll, and then we'll get there. We will pick a box. Yeah, I don't have another appointment till June. So, as far as I can tell, I'm doing good. 15 more likes, we can do another likes giveaway. And that is definitely a dirty edge, so not the silver we were hoping for. 73D. Whoops. 72. We'll rehunt these as well. Yeah, I want to see how it feels doing the 11 p.m. stream start on Saturday versus doing Sunday morning. All right. I'll do the rehunts for the roll, and then we'll see which box is the winning box. And we'll do the same thing for Jolly Roger AR's box. Slash Lynn Ehrenzeller. Do their box. Let's see who comes out on top. In about 17 minutes, it's still a Sunday morning stream. You got that right, sir. You got that right. I'm more of a night owl. And the weekends, my body likes to switch over to that. And trying to do those 11 a.m. streams is, I don't know, it's really rough on me. Ever since getting my medication lined out, my body's kind of gone back to its regular circadian rhythm. Oh, so I've kind of been struggling with that lately. All right, so we're still tied. MB2 and last week MB1. I'm thinking MB2, which means I gotta go in the living room and get that. I've got last week's box in here with me. I'm gonna go grab that box and come by and end the poll. That's what we're gonna do. Be right back. make sure I accidentally drop it. It is the sister box, sir. Tis the sister box. I'll get that up here on the desk here in just a moment. Copper Coin says, we'll miss you at that time slot, but I'm glad you're still able to do a stream. There might be times when I've got to revert and do a Sunday morning. I made some announcements last week, and there might be times where I'm not here all weekend. I may have to skip a weekend, but I'll keep y'all updated on that. All right. There is the sister box. Let's try that again. There is the sister box. I found it. There's the holy holes. Oh, yeah, that's the right way. All right. Yeah, that's a definite winner there. We had 43% of the votes went to MB2. Of course, everybody's wanting that sister box. That's some interesting coloration going on there. But it don't look silver. I could be wrong. All right, William E., good luck, sir. David Kirsch, welcome in. What's going on? All right, so we got a box battle between William E. and here, I'll type that in. I wonder how much I can fit. I'm gonna make that versus smaller. You know what? Let's not do all caps. There we go. How come it took me till now to figure out that AR is for Arkansas? Yeah, I love it too. He had sent me one where I think I purchased an auction item and I sent him some extra for some screwdrivers. And then, well, then he gave me a whole bunch to give away. So these are, you can get these on the prize wheel as well. If it lands on that. All right, roll number one. Hey, that's the first walker of the year. I just realized that. Roll number one. Let's see how this sister box does. Good luck, William E. 72D. Let's bring y'all closer to the action. I'm getting 24s in this one. We got some new initials here. KJI. I don't know who that would be. Well, heck yeah. 10 1-ounce rounds on Friday for Dennis Jaminson's 500 sub giveaway. We're gonna have a lot of those coming up. Let's slide those out of the way. There we go. Kicking it off with a bunch of 71s. There's your first 77. I don't even think we've hit it yet this month. We gotta get to 5. Well, this is a very private theme, just fits. We got all kind of stuff coming up next week. That's exciting. Yeah, but coining around, you are more than welcome to drop in Dennis Jameson's channel. We can get some subs his way, push him even higher. I know you'll be putting that out Friday as well. So we'll see what the weather's like. There we go. Hey, good night, Brian Robeson. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate your support, sir. I'll still have plenty of those 2024 Denver nickels where I've been doing the P&D sets. Still have plenty of those to give away, but I appreciate that. Or was it 25? I don't remember. No, the 2024s were from the Jolly Roger. 25s from Brian Robinson. I hope you have a great night, good sir. I gotta get BH Ringer on that prize wheel as well. I'm gonna remember to do that after this roll. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna forget. 83, not the NOFG. 82. Well, that was an uneventful roll. A ton of rehunts here. I think I'm going to do it like this. I am going to hit your 23s now. 23s. We'll see how the box goes. I think I can knock out a few of those. All right, go ahead and bust into the next 5 rolls. Come on, silver. We need something for William E. Well, I dropped the roll. Does that help? $73. 24. I'm becoming very disorganized right now. I'm going to fix that. There we go. I feel better about that. Well, another thing about doing the stream at night instead of in the morning is I don't have the sun shining through the window in my face, making it hard to see what I'm looking at. That's a 21. 72D, not the NOFG. That 79 must have been in a book at some point. Another 24. And 73D. Ooh, 5 away from 500, y'all. 5 away from 500. That honestly didn't expect that many subscribers on the channel. Definitely blown away. I actually kind of went into this without expectations. Not a single 72 yet in these rolls. Come on, silver. Come on, silver. Dang. Oh, that was Denver. Believe me, you're getting a lot of 24s in here, sir. Hopefully that stops. Oh, there we go. 72 Philly. And a very ugly 84 Philly. William, I don't think you're doing an ugly book, are you, sir? What your mounts have? He's chilling. He's cheering for the silver too. Yeah, the time change might help. More people able to get on late on a Saturday versus early on a Sunday. $72. Dang. I'll do these 23s and the 73 real quick for you, sir. See if we can get the first one of those tonight. That would be awesome. My poor cat is confused. It's dark. Why are you doing this? And did we do, sir? You have some uglies. You're not trying to get them, though. All right, that was the first 10 rolls there. $13 more likes. We can do another likes giveaway. I'm seeing more new edges and no silver edges. Although this one looks funky. It's just the 1980, very toned. A lot of 71 Denvers there. That's some interesting toning on that one. Okay, it's just the way I flipped it. Got some streaking to it. Yeah, that is a pretty good clip. Pretty good clip. What's on his ear there? Yeah, plenty of slab marks, clatter on his cheeks. kind of wanted to look at those lines a little closer. Just a interesting toning pattern. I hope everybody's been having a good week so far. Good weekend. I'm hoping there's some silver in here, man. I'm seeing, well, that is the weirdest looking coin with this color edge. 79. There's your second 77 Denver. Three more will get you that bonus 40. $72D, not the NIFC. What is that underneath of the... Huh. Those don't actually look like scratches. It's like the reverse of dye polishing lines. But I'm sure that they gotta be scratches. They're ink use. Will it focus? Because you've got dye polishing lines on the right of the wing. You got these big boys right here. They seem to stop near the stars, then go past them, but not across them, which is why it doesn't seem like scratches. But you can see they're definitely into the coin. Huh. It's actually raised metal on the D. Or is that from... I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but I am going to set it aside. I just happened to notice that. Come on, silver. Come on. Yes, sir. I'll try. Alright, I'll try and find it faster. Yeah, well, not that roll. Sorry, sir. That is a nicer 99. Not nice, just nicer. 23 Philly, 74 Denver. A little bit of everything out of this roll. 72D, not the NIFC. Can't rush perfection. Alright, come on, silver. And this was that sister box, too. That we only got into 5 rolls deep, 6 rolls deep now. With this box right here, I'm getting a lot of them with the, I like to call them the golden edges. Or it looks like they've been in a book for a bit. So I'm hoping there's silver along with it. Like this one might have just been in a jar for a long time. Same with that 71. Got wishful thinking happening, that's for sure. That's the best way to get them. Well, that's the easiest way to get them at the LCS. Alright, we are going to rehunt the 23s, 74, and the 73s. We'll get back to the rolls, sir. See if we can find you some of that silver. Although with the price dropping, I think these 23, I haven't looked in a long time, but I think the DDOs on the 23 is going to be worth more than a 90. If you found the DDO there. Alright, we'll check these 73s real quick. Just a couple of those. It's possible. It's entirely possible. We'll see what time we're at when I finish your box and how many rehunts I'll go through on your box, William E. Just double checking the enders there. None. Yep. It's always going to be like that. And then 10 years from then, like, hey, remember when you could actually find something in a box of halves? Remember when they made halves? Remember coins? I do want to create additional content for the channel in addition to coin roll hunting. Um, we're getting into nice weather season. It'll be time to break out the metal detector. Hopefully find somewhere I can go with that. Yeah, I haven't seen the 2026 stuff yet, Ron, but you guys will be the first to know. William says, I just want to remember where my keys are. If you always put them in the same place, you'll never forget where they are. Alright, if you put them in the refrigerator, you probably won't find them that easy. I've had that problem. I put them in the cupboard. More specifically, the one that I keep the cat food in. Hey! NIFC 2002D. Alright, we got one find in William E's box so far. 72D, not the NoFG. So we'll get that NIFC on the board here shortly. Do that now. I just need a 40 and a proof. We can do a fill the board giveaway. We can do a 75 likes and 13 likes. And 13 more likes. There we go. Yeah, sorry, the back of this half felt slimy. It's not. But that's how it felt. A lot of 24s in here. That was a nicer 71. Couple more 72s. $2.50 a quarter for 2026. But nobody really wants them. Go figure. All right. Nothing in this row. Come on, Silver. Where you hiding at? Which roll? Which rolls? With an S. Plural. We want plural. Apparently I'm making 2 stacks of 73s. We don't want to do that. We got another NIFC, O2 Philly. So there's a O2 NIFC set. I don't know why I'm only hunting with the one hand, but it is what it is. 72D, not the NIFC. I may have to bust out the bag for your 71s here in a minute. Dylan Roth Knight says, sorry, man, all the silver is in my safe. No, they're not. I was about to say, well, how do you explain this? Well, unfortunately, I've put it way out of my reach. I got it. How do you explain this? This was in the box for the channel. I found that right at the beginning of the stream, basically. And let's see. So we're trying to find some in William E's box, which is the sister box. 71. Another one. Another. At 83, not the NOFG. Plenty of 71, sir. Plenty of those to look through. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust out the bag. Let's see. Oh, what did I do with the Sharpie? There it is. So last time I had to do the bag, it was 74 deeds. That's your 71 bag. If I gotta get a 72 bag, I will. We are 20 rolls in, and that's all 71 Ds to rehunt. A lot of rehunts, good sir. All right, let's rehunt the 73 and 74 from those 5 rolls. Come on, DDO. Once again, nope. And nope. This one? Nope. Dang it. JJ stole your keys. Somebody give William E his keys back. All right, let's get your next rolls, good sir. All right, here's these enders and the other side. Here we go. Yeah, we try. Richard Metcalf says, all my silver is at the bottom of Lake Superior. Unfortunate boating accident. Oh, man. I know. That's such a common thing with people who own precious metals. They always end up in these unfortunate boating accidents, but somehow they come out, unscathed. So I guess that's the lucky part of it. 72 Philly. That ender was a 24. William says, Walker, come out to play. I know, right? Let's get it out of here. Nope. Hey, 73D. Something different. For this set of 5 rolls anyways. 88's not the die rotation. 72D, not the NIFC. And that does it for that roll. And hopefully this isn't too loud on my downstairs neighbors. That's why I didn't want to drop the box. Barber would be nice. Oh yeah. Haven't found one of those coin roll hunting yet. The FG is there on that 83. We'll keep it moving. 23, 82, oops, 74D. Excuse me. I might have to take a big old drink of coffee here shortly. Right, now. I'm going to do it now. All right. Back to it then. Come on, silver. Oh, that's a 72D, not the NIFC. Dang. Making sure I got that board updated. 2 NIFCs. Need a Benji. We already got a Benji this year, but yeah, I won't complain about more. We got a Benji and a Walker this year. We just got the Walker. '72 Philly. Let's see what we got on rehunts. Not quite time for a bag for the 72s yet. All right, let's rehunt your 73s. We'll rehunt your 23s. And I guess I set this 72D to the side. Okay. I don't know why I did it like that. That's I had set it in the stack, but that is definitely not a 3, so we're gonna skip that one. 73. Nope. And we'll look through your 23s right quick. I need to find somewhere I can go up in Indiana and take my metal detector and a pan, well, other supplies as well. I'm paying for some gold. That's something else I also want to do for the channel. All right, next 5 rolls. Come on, William E. Maybe this is the good side of the box. Come on, box. Give William E. his goodies. We are now officially in the right-hand side of the box. I'll look at that closer when we get to the roll. Yeah, where at in Kentucky? Because the way I understand it, there's no naturally occurring gold in Kentucky. That is what I've always read, anyways. You think they looked at this one? They might have, maybe. Dang, almost no rehunts in that roll. Now, if you find me something to link to, I'm gonna open it now. I ain't gonna read it now, but I'll open it now, so I've got it open for later. Ooh, show me had found a 1900 dime metal detected. He posted it today. Nice. Those are fun finds for sure. 23. And another 77 Denver. That's your third one. 73 Denver. We'll rehunt that. 72 Denver, not the no FG. No die rotation there. Alright. Come on, silver. Northern Kentucky flower gold. Yeah, that would make sense for a location for it. That's an interesting set of edges. I don't think that's silver, though. Yeah, that's just odd looking clad. Yeah, we're getting some dirty ones in here. 71D there. Grody ones. 72D. I can't see it. That FG is there. As toasty as it is. That's a good box for an ugly book, that's for sure. A 40-pound nugget in the Ohio. And see, that's, I mean, I know there's gold in the Mississippi. You can get gold out of the Mississippi River. And that barely borders Kentucky. But like in the state itself. But yeah, northern Kentucky, you're talking about being right at the edge of the glaciers. But it would be quicker for me to drive to a spot in Indiana. Glacier gold. Come on, silver. Where is it hiding? $72D, not the no FG. There's your fourth 77 Denver. One more gets you that bonus 40. All right, rehunt time. Oh, I accidentally skipped looking at a 72 Denver. Not the no FG. Not a single 72 in those 5 rolls. Check your 23s. Those edges are lying, William E. They're lying. many of these as we found tonight. Seen plenty of 23s, 24s, 22s, handful of 21s so far tonight. Just a couple of NIFCs in the box so far. All right, 73 time. Yeah, but that's something I've never done. I've never ever panned for gold. All right, let's get out the next 5 rolls. Rooting for something here for you, William E. Something on that silver front. There we go. It's not ripping like I want it to. There we go. Dang. Now here's another NIFC. 07 Denver. Add that to the board. And the 03 Denver. Gonna add that to the board. $72D, not the NIFC. And the 2010 Denver. 3 NIFCs in that roll. Wow. 3 NIFCs in the roll. 5 in the box thus far. Yeah, that was a hot roll. We'll try that with let's try that with silver. Well, come on, let's get a roll with 5 silvers in it. Can we do that? I'm willing to bet that's a NIFC on the end. Nope. I would have lost money just now or something. Is it going to be an NFC battle? We'll see. We will see, good sir. 24 Philly. Hey, 71 Denver. A rusted up bicentennial. And a corroded bicentennial as well. Whoops. You know what? I think it's time to bag up some more 71s. Still not time to bag up the 72s. We'll move that one out of the way. Keep it moving. Like this? Or was it more elbow? Apparently the elbow gets me over 100 likes. More arm. 71. Let's go. 72. Miss hanging out with y'all on all the other streams, that's for sure. The FG is present, and congrats. That's 5 77Ds, William E. That's the nicest looking one there. That's 5 of those, good sir. 72D. Not the NIFC. And yet another 71 Denver. Got 23 on the end. That elbow makes all the difference. Well, makes you feel any better, Lisa D, Jolly Roger, AR, and we rubbed elbows. Your likes went up one. They sure did. It's the elbow. Gotta get that in there more. And then I guess I'm gonna have to get a hold of Dwayne Johnson. You guys might know him as The Rock. Look, another NIFC. 08 Denver. Get a hold of him and see if I can use the term the people's elbow. Although I don't know if that would be up to him or WWE. And wait, was that Denver? No, it's a Philly. All right. Update the board with that new NIFC. 6 NIFCs in your box so far, sir. Let's get you no harm in the arm. I like it. It rhymes. All right, and is that another like right here? Get the elbow in there. Dang. Really would like to find some silver in this box. And the next box, and so on and so forth. $88. Nah, the rotated die though. Plenty of these 71s. Alright, let's do some of your rehunts real quick. Yeah, but I'll do this, but I do gotta pull this up so we can look together at the coins. The coins. And 173 to look at. Nothing. Boo. Plenty of 71s to look at and some 72s. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. Flip them over. What didn't we see when we opened the box? Well, we're going to have a proof. We are going to have a proof, sir. We got a proof ender for William E. Wonder what year it is. So what do I need to win against William E? Just asking for a friend, aka me. Right now, well, we got 6 NIFCs in this box. We got, we're gonna have a proof here in a minute. But I think we'll see how both boxes go, and I may put it up to a vote. You may vote for yourself. 71D. Another 23. All right. Any silver. Favorite says smells proofy. All right. Dang, still no silver. Maybe it's saving the best for last. One can hope. 73. 21. Come on. Alright, here comes your proof. I'll be real careful with the paper there in case it doesn't have the ring of death. Alright. So I don't see anything silvery. Just this proofer here on the end, and it is a 77. Got a proof to put on the board. And do we have ring of death? No ring of death? Well, no, you got a little mark there on A and R, and to the right of AR on dollar. I mean, that's not bad for an ender. So we got a proof to put on the board. Let's do that now. And I'll get through the rest of this roll. 88. Nope. Hey, 72 Philly. Haven't seen one of those in a second. Another 88. Nope. Another ugly coin. That is going to be a 71D. Look at the way this 72 is toned. Trickery, I tell you. Trickery. All right, let's get some silver, because we only got 10 rolls after these two. I don't know. I don't recommend doing the lick test. Yes, they do make silver proofs. You can tell by the weight or by the edge. So like that proof we just found is clad. Another 23, and that's going to do it on that roll. Move those 71s out of the way. They're getting, stock's getting big. I'm curious what that coin is. It's not a proof, but I'm curious what it is, so I'm going to be a little extra careful. Well, whatever it is, it's nice and shiny. It's not the shiny we're looking for. We're looking for the silver shiny. And that is a 73. Nice looking one at that. 83. Come on. I'd at least like to see more of the 74s mixed in. Dang. All right, we got 10 rolls left for William E. We'll check out these 23s and 73s real quick. I don't know how the battle goes either. I haven't done a $50 box battle. So we will see how this goes. I don't have points assigned to anything or anything like that. But yeah, looking at the silver proof halves, you're going to be able to tell on the edge. You can tell by weighing them as well. There's also the ping test. What I'm about to do is look at the reverse of that nicer 73 underneath the tail. That is, it looks like, I'm gonna go with a different angle here. Yeah, that metal's definitely raised there. Another coin to look at later. That was that nice 73D. I like it, William E. I don't know why it wants to hide your messages for review. All right, next 5 rolls. Let's make sure you guys can see them. All right, here we go. We're gonna flip them over. You gotta shake, rattle, and roll. Yeah, but I like that. The most silver and then the most NIFCs if tied. Another one of those golden edges. That's going to be an 81. 72D. Not the NIFG. Oh, we could go for like dollar value as well on the battle. The 81 wasn't that nice. Come on. Gotta find the silver. It's got some lines in this roll. It's a 2000. 71. 24. Not the NIFG on the 83. 88. Not the rotated die. What about this? I missed it by the edge. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? I missed the edge. Leamy, you've got yet another 1970 proof. 40% half. So we're going to count that as the 40. And you guys know what that means. We filled the board. We did it. This sister box seems to be like leftovers or something from, what was that, November, December? We had really nice proofs coming out of the box. We had the 1970 proofs. What's that, your third 1970 proof, William E? Nice. We got you silver, and I missed it by the edge. I think Ron Pierce got the 70D, and I want to say Cammy King even got a 70 proof. All right, not the no FG there. Oh, that's exciting. That was unexpected. So, it is a Silver Knight. Hopefully Jolly Roger's box has silver in it too. Hey, it waited till the end of your box. Well, not the very end, but close to the end. That is awesome. Alright, I don't see anything by the edge, but I've missed every one of these by the edge. I think. I think I've missed every single one by the edge except for Ron Pierce's 1970D. I didn't have to see it by the edge. It was an ender. But yeah, with it bunched up next to the newer coins, it just looked like another clad. Nice. That is exciting to find. Oh, that's exciting. $72D, not the NIFC. Looks like we got you another $77D, and we'll scope those. 71, 71. Slowly get through your halves. Oh yeah, totally. Totally looks like it was taken straight out the mint set and then dumped. All right, that's exactly how all those proofs were looking in that series of boxes. But yeah, I'm like suspicious of every like newer looking edge now. Not the no FG on that. Let's see, like even this 89 looks like it came out of a mint set. I'll find a bunch of these. I mean, this one doesn't even look like it's been through the works much. So, I mean, the edges or the reading on this is crisp. Like that's got like a sharp feel to it a little bit. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of little lines on it, but that's probably just from going through the process to get rolled. 01. Oh, we almost made it. 23. 71. 83. 95. Okay. Man, what a fun set of finds tonight. I gotta get these out of the way. I'm starting to take up too much space. No, 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 no. All right, cool. I almost missed the bag entirely. All right, let's do some rehunts. Then we'll get in your last 5 rolls. Kind of going slow on this box, but that's okay. We'll get there. Ron says 87 will be next. Hope so. I think I've found more 1970s than I have 87s at this point. And 73. Nope. All right, last 5 rolls in the box. Let's see what we got on the ends here. Nothing. Nothing, I say. All right, sir. Further finds, I will check that email. I hope you have a great night, sir. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Man, we have had some fun finds tonight already. And here's another NIFC 06 Denver. We're going to have a fill the board giveaway here shortly. I'm going to let that giveaway run when I finish the box. I'll start the giveaway. And by finish the box, I don't mean the rehunts too. Get that rolling while I'm doing rehunts. Take a little break, clean up so I can at least get your proofs flipped up so no harm comes to them. Later, Frills Box. I hope you have a great night, sir. All right. I think we got a 40. That's hard to tell. Could just be dirty. No, it's dirty. I'm sorry. It's a 1980. And up next to everything else that looked darker. Ah, hopes shattered. 73. Man. I don't think I updated the board. Yeah, I did not update the board. That should be 7 NIFCs. Whoops. It's updated now. Alright, come on. Let's get a little bit more silver. We literally got the best 40. Nope, nothing there. 72D. Not the no FG. Almost, though. Almost. That G was still there. Well, the bottom of the F and the bottom of the G. And another 77D. Get a stack of those going. 23 Philly, 23 Denver. Dang. Last 2 rolls. Let's see if I can get another like real quick. You said earlier in the stream to update something about BH and the EOS. Did you do that? Oh, no. BH Ringer has a giveaway he's got posted. I've got that linked up top. He's going to do a giveaway when I hit 500 subs. I really appreciate that. Something he definitely didn't have to do. He does a real good job supporting all these different channels. Yeah. Then the EOS is just, oh, that's what it was. When we were doing his prize for the likes, it landed on add an EOS. So there's two EOS giveaways. All right. Let's see what we can get out of the second to last roll for William E. Good night, good sir. All right, William E. I'm suspicious. No, I'm not. No, I'm no longer suspicious. I'm suspicious of all of the edges now. Can't believe any of them. I missed the 90. I missed the 40. Oh, we got a NIFC for you. All right, yep. That's an 02 Philly. $72D was not the no FG. And a couple 23 Phillies to look at. Last roll luck. Can we have it? Can we have the last roll luck? Can the last roll give us something good? Can it give us something good? I don't know. I don't see any good edges there, William E. Let's see what we can get for you. And of course, we'll do the rehunts. Ooh, well, we got an 06 Denver. I don't know why the camera did that. Must have been the way I did the light. So yet another NIFC. So you got the NIFCs for sure, sir. 01. That's not it. Alright, that is going to do it for the box. Make sure the NIFC board is up. Or the board. You got 9 NIFCs, good sir, in your box. And you got a proof and a proof 40. That is crazy. So let's get your rehunts done. That's going to be a Denver. Or your major rehunts. I say major just because there's going to be so many 71s to look through. That was a good hunt. And yeah, and some of them have nothing at all, or some boxes just have absolutely nothing. Not even in a random miscellaneous. All right, let's get through your 23s. And we're going to look through your 73s. It is almost 1 a.m. my time. So I think that's good for a halfway point. I'm going to get into or take a little break, clean up, refill the coffee, and I'm going to flip up your proofs so nothing happens to those. And we can get in the Jolly Rogers box. Hey Otis, how you doing, sir? I don't think I got to say hi to you earlier. My apologies, good sir. All right, 73D. No. And another one. Oop. And all right, a couple 72s. I'm just gonna look at them because there was just a couple sitting there last in that stack. All right, let's get cleaned up. All right, sir. I'm gonna have to get back to you on your 71s. That is all 1971 Denvers for rehunting. So quite a bit there. Then I should have a bag over here to do 72s in. Yep. I'm just gonna write your name on it with the Sharpie I lost. Found it. Total 72s. Well, plus these. So not quite as many of those. Get that wrapped up back there. We're going to look at your 77s, actually. We're going to look at these. And then, quick question. Did you want this toned to 80? I'm not gonna keep it personally. I'll probably send it back. But I did want to look at it closer just for the sake of looking at it closer. Curiosity's sake. Then also out of your box, there was this nice 73D. With I can't tell what's going on underneath the tail, but something's going on underneath of there. So I was going to take the loop to that. And then the 72 Denver, I wanted to take a loop to that as well. If you're wanting those, let me know. Otherwise, I'll send them back once I've looked at them. But yeah, let's look at your 77s. You got 7 of them. So we'll get you a bonus 40. Actually, I'll tell you what. Here's the bonus 40. we found in the channels box. We'll set that off to the side. Let's check for DDOs on the 77s. Another one. And another one. Yeah, that was a good box. That was a good box. What's going on with the 7 there? The lighting. That's what's going on with it. All right. And the last 77. Die gouge. That sounds about right. I may, if William E doesn't want his die gouge one, I may flip that up and throw it in for use as a giveaway. But yeah, William E, you got quite the haul here. What we got? Make sure the board's right. 9 NIFCs. That miscellaneous at 90 was from the channel box. Then you got your proof 40 and your proof 77. You said keep it. That's what we'll do with the die gouge one. I ain't going to take a closer look, but that'll probably get flipped up later. So what we're going to do now is we're going to break for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to come back. I already forgot to do the, we do have a fill the board giveaway coming up. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and start that. Let's do a fill the board giveaway. Fill the board. Boom. It's all right, William. You can't collect everything. I've learned that I can't collect everything. I've got over $100 worth of NIFCs I need to go through and figure out what I can do with sets. But the fill the board giveaway is open. Just type FTB in the chat. That'll get you entered. And we'll let that roll while I'm getting cleaned up. And we'll come back, get William E squared away, and get into Jolly Roger AR's box. I want to make sure it is picking up entries first. There we go. It's picking them up. All right. We'll be back shortly. And I think I'm going to leave that up. All right, I am back. Get these flips out real quick. Change the screen, get William E set up, and then I don't know which box to open. This one. Yep. So we got 16 entries on the Fill the Board giveaway. Don't forget to enter. So we're going to do that giveaway here in just a moment. We're going to get into Jolly Roger AR's box. I'm trying to find my stapler. It's in the same place. I don't know why I look everywhere else. Get that 77 flipped up. Well, I'm trying and I'm struggling. There we go. Those are flipped. Stapler set aside. We'll do that giveaway here in just a moment. Yeah, it is getting late. Did I run to Jack in the Box? Ron Pierce trying to walk the dog. Let's see, Chew made it in. Got the Fill the Board giveaway going on. So William E, here's your flip finds, your 77 proof and your 70 proof, 40% silver. Then you found 7 of those 77 Ds. So we got you a bonus 40%. It's not the prettiest one, but I think that's what we found in the most recent, one of the more recent boxes. And then we gotta get your NIFCs taken care of. Oh, and we gotta fill this out. I don't know how I keep misplacing this pen. It's always behind the keyboard. All right, so we got William E. And what do we get? We got 9 NIFC, 1 proof, and 1 40%. Move the pen where I could see it. And actually, I want to write that down too. I'll set that up. I'm gonna start another poll. Unless Jolly Roger wants to pick the box. Nope, I'm only counting it as 1 proof. 1 proof, 140. But yeah, the 40 was also a proof. It's FTB Dylan Roth Knight. There we go. Pick a box for the Jolly Roger AR. And we've got LW MB1 and LW MB2. We'll start the poll there. That is rolling. That is up. Lisa D says she's shopping on Amazon for sleeves for her halves. All right, we got 17 entries on the Fill the Board giveaway. We're going to pull that here in a minute. We got 10 votes in so far, and I want it to be unbiased, so I'm not going to vote myself there. So FTB gets you in to enter the Fill the Board giveaway. I'm going to grab an envelope for that. That means we're going to make the EOSs bigger. Let's see. Let's grab this color for Fill the Board. Get the envelope set up, and then we'll do the giveaway. All right, here we go. Picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David Canham. Congrats. First time winner here. First time winner. You just got to let me know how many shuffles you'd like on the prize wheel, sir. And we'll have you shoot me an email with your address in there, or address on there, so I can get that sent out to you. And I do send giveaways out after the end of the month because we do an end of the month giveaway. So he says 3 shuffles, please. Let's go ahead and do your shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're going to get the bonus wheel and a random Wheatie. So we're going to shuffle the bonus wheel 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And it looks like you're going to get a spin on the dime wheel. Nice. We're going to shuffle that. 1, 2, 3. And that is going to land you a rosy dime. I'm going to go ahead and grab that little tube. Wait, are those rosies? Yeah. All right, let's get your dime out. Dime time. All right, that's the one that fell out. You're going to get a 1955 Philly rosy dime. And you're also going to get random Wheatie. A 1950 Philly wheat cent as well. Oh yeah, let's get your name on there. Let's get your name on there. I think it's only the second time that Will has hit a dime on the bonus wheel. Get these in here for you. There we go. And we do need to update the end of month giveaway, Will. Let's do that now. We got to get BH Ringer on there. He won that likes giveaway. And then we got to get David on there. There we go. Set that there. Those there. And that is set up for William E. And we're about ready to pick that box. I'm going to save the will. So yeah, the stream we do at the end of the month, we'll do an end of month giveaway with people on the wheel, and it'd be like last man standing or woman, man or woman. All right, what do we got? Yep, there's my email. Excuse me. Yeah, William E says, honestly, want to see a Benji proof, like Vinny says. I can't wait for that to happen, hopefully. I did not top off my coffee because I forgot to brew a fresh pot. The coffee I started the stream with was leftover coffee from this morning. So that is currently brewing up. All right. Looks like we got 13 votes in so far. I'm going to go ahead and close the poll. So MB2 from last week. Let me grab that real quick. Let's take a peek at the holes, and actually, you know what? We'll just bust into it. Jolly Roger, here comes your box. So your box comes slightly busted, not completely busted like the one with the walker. Oh, let's see. Let's move the camera up a smidgen. Let's see what we got in here for you. Well, we got all 50 rolls. I don't see anything jumping out at me. So we'll hop into the box. See if we got some good luck in your box too. Grab the next two. All right, let's bring that in a little closer, or a lot. All right. Good luck, Jolly Roger AR. I did it again with the pen. How though? Oh, it's behind the rolls this time. There we go. Oh, we didn't add to the EOSs. We need to do that for that Fill the Board giveaway. We will get into that here very shortly. All right, roll number one. $74D, a couple of 73s. Found the 73s and 74s. We weren't getting many of those in William E's box, and we kicked off this one with 3 apiece in the first roll. All right, let's get the EOSs added too. Can I get a number of shuffles in chat between 1 and 10? First number in chat. We'll add. We'll use those shuffles to add a prize to each EOS. 2. Thank you, Richard Metcalf. 2 shuffles. And here we go. 1, 2. And whatever it lands on, we're adding it to both giveaways. It's going to be a war pickle, and I'll have to get those in order to add them. So I'm going to star it. So one of these gets 2 war pickles. Nice. War pickle. And a war pickle. So I've only got one left here in the tube. So what I'm going to do is add that one to EOS 2. And, yep. And then I only owe 1 to EOS 1. There we go. So the winner of EOS 1, I will write on there what you get when I get it and put it in there. But we got another 45, but it's a Philly this time. That's going to go in the EOS 2. There we go. And then on this one, put a star next to it, and then I know I owe it something. whatever I star on it. Putting those envelopes in the wrong spot. Now we get back to the box hunt. All right, War Pickles. Roll number 2. Ooh, that was all 2024s, those new ones. So we got you a 77D. 6 more ties it. You tie it. We're doing this on the same night. I'll still do the bonus 40. 72D, not the no FG. 72 Philly. 71 Denver. 72D, not the no FG. Oh, no, you're fine, Copper All Coins. You are perfectly fine. Trying out some new background music, see if the algorithm has a problem with AI generated music. Let me know how that works. I think I might, at some point, I don't know if it'll work or not, or if it's a good idea. Might see if my brother would be interested in doing something for background music. He's been really into the plants lately, though. Yeah, careful with the AI. You did not miss the EOS, good sir. We were just adding to it. Roll number 4. 73. So we did do the fill the board giveaway. So hopefully your test worked out well there, Copper All Coins. 72D, not the no FG. Another 72D with the FG on the back. Goodness. And we got our purple W, or 3. Whatever it is. Got that mark. Let's set your 71s to the side, 72s. Roll number 5. Nice. A dime and a cent roll. Make that money. Oh, you're welcome, Jolly Roger AR. Y'all are headed to bed, I guess. I will message you, good sir, and let you know how it went. I appreciate the support. 100%, sir. And ma'am, I appreciate y'all's support. You and Lynn both. There we go. Alright. We are going to take a look at your 23s, 74s, and 73s. We're going to rehunt those. I guess I'm starting with the 74s. I picked those up first by mistake. Yeah, good night, Jolly Roger. Good night, Lynn. Uh-oh, something froze. Here we go. Alright, Copperell. The Night Owls have got you beat. Have a good night's sleep, sir, and we will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Central? 1 p.m. Mountain, noon on the West Coast. And I hope it is a fortuitous hunt. AI tells on itself. All right, roll 6 through 10. No! Knocked it over. Didn't want to do that. All right. The ends we saw and the ones we didn't. All right. No silver. And that was a 24 on the end. One moment, y'all. Sorry. Good to go now. Oh, I thought I was. Noon on the West Coast, aka Tupac time. Or Tupac Standard Time. I like that. That's funny. 72 Denver, not the NIFC. 23. $72D, not the NIFC. There's a Philly and another 72 Philly. Lottery hunts. That's a 23 Denver. Oh, that's a Philly. I'm going to be busy rolling these up tomorrow. That's for sure. Just the dirty edge. $74D. Another one. Not the NIFC on that 72D there. And another 77D. That's two. Two in the box so far. Another 74D. Another 23. Four of those. There we go. 73D again. Oh, BH Ringer is back. Had to tend to his furnace. BH Ringer, don't you worry. I got you put on the end of month wheel. We did that fill the board giveaway, and I put you on there. Another 72D, not the NIFC. All right, that is the first 10 rolls. This box is starting like the last. Let's get some of the rehunts knocked out, specifically the 23s, 74s, and 73s. Ooh, 4 more for 500. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I think we'll be there by next weekend. I think. We got some machine doubling going on that 3. All right, nothing there. We're going to save the 71s and 72s for later. Probably won't do those live. Oh no! I dropped the roll. I caught it though. Alright, the enders we saw. The ones we didn't. Nothing there. That's what's on the inside that counts. No. These rolls do look a little similar to the last box though. Now look, we got the purple writing again, and he did not finish writing the date. Just gave me a 12. The little purple writing with the dates I get a lot of times. 72D, not the NIFC. Oh, 23 Philly. 22. And a 24. Let's go silver. 72D, not the NIFC. Oh, 23 Philly there. Not the NIFC on that one either. And dirty edge. Don't see anything else there. '88 Philly. Not the die rotation though. And 72 Philly to finish off the roll. Man. Haven't seen that mark before. 73 Denver. 23 Philly. You did not, Lisa D. The box has been holding off. We just got the oh, we haven't had any finds so far this box. A lot of rehunts already. $72D, not the NIFC. All right. It's about the time to break out the bag for their rehunts, but let's check out these 23s. A lot more 23s in this box so far compared to William E's box. Got the Jolly Roger 8R and Lynn E for this box here. And the chat picked both boxes. All right. Check out the 74s. We got a couple of those to hit. A couple of the 73s. We'll get back into the rolls. All right, 73. And one more. Nothing. Mouse is being uncooperative. There we go. The enders we saw. And the bottom side. Come on, silver. Come on, something. Hate to have an uneventful box at all. Oh yeah, 72 Philly. Another 88. Not the die rotation. Oop, 74D. Almost missed that. Couple 71s. It is early in the box. It's definitely early in the box. We've got almost to the end to find your 40 William E. $73. Another one. $72D. Man. Come on, we only needed 9 more likes. 9 more likes. Oh, nothing in that roll. Silver-wise. Not the die rotation. Another thing I haven't found is that 88 with the die rotation. These 22s have been looking nicer than the 24s. There's 21. 23. And we are getting quiet. 72D, not the NoFG. Same on the 83. Here's a 73D. Man down, man down. It's all the way behind the desk. It wasn't anything to rehunt. Alright, let's do rehunts real quick. Quite a few. I guess I could bust out the bags. Probably do rehunts tomorrow. Alright, 73's next. Then I can bust out the bags. It's definitely time to bust out the bag for the 71s for sure. And yeah, I got quite a few 71s to hit. Let me bust out the bags real quick. Let's see. Perfect. I know it's the Jolly Roger, but that's the 71s. I got a minute on the 72s, so I'll hold off on that. And then I will grab 5 rolls and then catch up on chat. Whoops. Alright. The 5 enders we saw. The ones on the bottom. That roll's already coming apart. And now it's time to catch up on chat. It was cool a couple nights ago. Carlos from Gold Rush Whitewater was on Red Dirt Nation. I'll have to check those out. John Jacobs. Last Sunday we got 20 inches of snow from Elsa, 2 inches of ice. State of emergency Sunday and Monday. Everything was shut down. Snowplow got stuck in front of my neighbor's home. Today we almost hit 70. Tomorrow high is 39. Yeah, that roller coaster weather. Yeah, I know y'all got a lot of snow up and in your area. So start to spring has been pretty wild. 74D to kick that roll off. 71D with some towing. And one without. And another one. And another one. Alright. Let's go, silver. Let's go. I should probably be careful with that. I have been stuck in the snow in a box truck once. Not fun trying to dig that stuff out. Actually, what we had to do was abandon it. Was delivering furniture, and we tried to reschedule the delivery because we couldn't make it. I knew we wouldn't be able to make it back up the hill. We got another 77D for Jolly Roger AR's box. Puts him up to 3. But yeah, trying to get that out. We ended up having our boss come pick us up because we could not get the truck out. It's like, told you it was going to get stuck. It wasn't going to make it up the hill, man. We made it down the hill just fine. And by just fine, I mean I got to the top of the hill, and then it was too late to not go any further, and I slid the rest of the way down the hill. Fortunately, it flattened out and we stopped. Nah, it was awful. It was only like 6 inches of snow, but the hill was steep and there was already packed snow that had been refrozen several times underneath of that 6 inches. That was rough. Now, digging yourself out is no fun, regardless of what you're driving. But man, the bigger the truck, I feel like the worse it is. Whoops, 23. '72 and a '74 Denver. Come on, Rolls. Perform. Produce. Give us something. That's a big load. Oh, that looks promising, but I don't want to make any promises. Yeah, I didn't want to make any promises. Look how blue that is. Now look at the edge. It's just a 79. I am going to ask them if they want that. I'm not counting that as a find, but I do keep. Do I have it? Or are those just the proofs? No. Like I've got this 01 here. Blue's my favorite color. And then this 18 Denver has like a blue hue to it. And this 15 Philly. Oh, I don't know how that ended up in the blue. Like I've got the 77 proof. It's got a lot of blue toning to it. But now we got this coin. Let's see if they want that or not. See if I can make a blue set. 72D, not the NIFC. 72 Philly. Another 72 Philly. 73D. Alright, come on. This has got to be the roll. This roll's got to have something in it. Something. Give me something. Need something for Jolly Roger AR. I don't think I have something there. See when we get to it. $10.9. 74D. 72D, not the NIFC. Rehunt time. I'll go ahead and put these 71s in their bag. I'll get the 72s with the others. And we'll rehunt these real quick. Got it. 23 Philly. And another one. 74s. Yeah, well, ups and downs are very drastic this year. I was reading Lisa D's message talking about her Brother was born in March and during a snowstorm. All right, couple 73s. We'll get into some more rolls. Hopefully some good rolls. Well, we are halfway through the box. But I think that's when things started getting interesting in the last box. So we can still have hope. The enders we saw. The ones we didn't. Well, nothing promising on those. Come on. Let's get some silver. Let's get more silver. Dang it. 72. Couple more. Oop. Don't see any in this roll either. Come on, rolls. Give us what we're all here for. The silver. 71 times 2. 72D, but not the NIFC. Yeah, I know. What was it? Last weekend? Earlier this week, we had tornadoes at night, and then the next morning, snow on the ground. It wasn't much snow, but the weather has been pretty up and down. $72D. I can see the G on that. The $73D. Hey, we can do something with that. Rehunt. Another one. Geez, 2 guys doing the whole county. That seems like of a lot for 2 people. 83. I thought we had a no FG. Nope. It was not the case. And lastly, not lastly, we got more rolls. All right. 72D, not the no FG. That 83 is the same situation. There we go. 74D. 83, 83. That's going to do it for that 5 rolls. We got 20 left in the box. Let's knock out some rehunts. 2023. There was one. A few of the 74s. Same with the 73s. And was that even a Denver? Yeah. Okay. Dang. Oh yeah. Hard to keep the roads cleared when the wind keeps putting the snow back on the road. I just realized I looked through all those 72s. Oh well. Putting the 71s in the bag. Getting the next 5 rolls. Make it so y'all can see what's going on. Alright, the enders we saw. The ones we didn't. Well, that looks different. Oh, the roll looks different than the other rolls have. Let's see how long that holds true for. Dang. Oh yeah, it is easier to stay awake while you're actually driving than just sitting there. I know, because I've totally gone to sleep sitting there waiting. And to go out to a different store to pick up some furniture. And that was years ago, but I had to come in early so I could make all my stops. It was pretty rare to do it, but I got there before they opened and fell asleep and then got 2 hours behind. I'm like, y'all knew I was coming to pick something up. Y'all didn't think it was odd that I was sitting out in your parking lot, not coming in? But yeah. I didn't get in any trouble, though. Oh, that's an ugly 72. We'll try to check for the... I'll do it now. I will do it now. This is ugly. What do you guys think? GDO or no? I'm going to go with no. Whoop. There we go. Come on, silver. Come on, excitement. $23. Oh, I'm doing something wrong here. I had like 2 separate stacks going on for both 71s and 72s. Fireball. Whoops. All right. Can we get silver for Jolly Roger AR? 72D, now it's an OFG. That's a toasty 71D. Hey, your fourth 77D. 3 more to tie William E on that one. All right. Hey, another one. Up to 5 now. Do a couple rehunts. Get back into the rolls. Nothing there. Back those 71s. I think I'm going to keep setting the 72s off to the side. That way I don't mix up the bagging. All right, we got 15 rolls remaining in the box, including these 5. All right. Tell you what, both of these boxes have had a lot of 89s in them. That one wasn't one of the more crisp ones, though. Dang. Not on the 83. I will gladly take any find at this point in one of these 5 rolls right here. Something. Anything. And who knows, we could find GDOs in the rehunts. Oh, I know, Lisa. It's killing me. Dang. 21. Was kind of hoping that was going to be an NIFC. Twas not. $73 and 4 and 1. $67 likes. Got an additional like. 23. There we go. It's been a minute since we've seen one of those. Or at least that's how it feels. 72D, not an OFG. Alright, we got this rolled and 10 more. This rolled and 10 more in the box. Yeah, I'm thinking y'all picked the wrong box. I'm thinking it. Now, it could all be at the end. It could all be at the end. I've done messed something up. There we go. Put a 74 on the 73s. $88. Nope. That was a quick 5 rolls. Excuse me. Yeah, I kind of feel bad picking the busted box. But I think the last busted box that I had nothing. Nada. All right, 10 rolls left. 10 rolls. The ends we saw and the ones we didn't. Dang. Yeah, that's a Denver. And another one, another one. 83, nope. 72D, not the NIFC. Getting down to the wire. Man. Another 74D there. Come on, silver. Come on, box. Give us something. Give us what we want. 73. 23. 72D, not the NIFC. No. Another one. Another disappointment. Another one. Disappointment again. Dang it. All right, this roll's gonna have something in it. This roll is gonna have something in it, and that something is gonna be 20 half dollars. I was trying to will it into existence. Oh. That roll had almost nothing in it. So much for willing something into existence. 68 likes. Can we get 7 more? And we only got 5 rolls left. 5 rolls remaining in the box. That 72D had the FG on it. 83 did. Alright, we just got 5 rolls remaining. I think William E. is way up on this battle. But it ain't over yet. There's the button. I guess I'm starting with the 73s this time. Couple of the 74s. And one lone 23 Philly. None of which were DDOs. Last 5 rolls. What do y'all got for me? What do y'all got for Jolly Roger AR? We got nothing on the ends. Not 23. Last 4. I know, in Marsh. Come on, Silver. Come on. Let's get 1 in this box. At a minimum. Minimum. There we go. I can say my words. Just not consistently correctly. $72D. And it's got that pesky FG there. Roll number 48 in the box. And we still ain't on the silver. 71. Denver Mended. Oh, 72 Philly. That is not the blue I am looking for. Over to 72 Philly, 71 Denver. 72 Denver, not the no FG variety. Roll number 49 in the box. Oh yeah, prices are super crazy for mint products. 71. I can't believe we only got 1 roll left. I've got nothing on the board. We do have another 77 Denver. Just going to put him at 6. $71, 23, 71, 72 Philly. All right, guys. Anything else? Last roll. Is it going to be just pure last roll luck? No. Jolly Roger AR and Lynn E, I'm sorry. We did not find you any silver. I will have to do the Rehunts of the 71s and 72s off stream. Alright, that does it for that. Did only get to 6 77Ds. Let's see. So we will scope those as well. I almost bought from the Mint when they brought the Peace and Morgan dollars back. Almost. I just couldn't bring myself to spend the money on them. There was stuff I wanted more. Come on. Last of the 73s here. And nada. Let me get the 71s in the bag. And then I'm going to grab the 72 baggie. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, one moment. I will be right back. Alright, here we are. 72s, we'll get those in the bag. Oop, we'll get their package put together. We do have to scope the 77 still. Do that. I'll move these 71s so I don't kick them. But yeah, I've got quite the bag of 71s to go through. I actually think Jolly Roger AR had more 72s. I feel like him and William E were about the same on the 71s as far as rehunts go. Alright, here we go. Well, we're trying anyways. And it's crazy how I can do one box with a bunch of different stuff in it and then the next box with literally nothing. Skunkaroni. Dang. Alright. I am going to kick off the EOS giveaway, but we're not going to start that yet. We'll kick it off here in a minute. I'm missing an envelope. There it is. Found it! Alright, so that was a big O nil, unless I find something on the rehunt. So I think William E won the battle with 9 NIFCs of 40 and a proof. That 40% also being a proof. I also got to get them on the wheel. Let me get that taken care of. I did mess that up. Let's do that. We got them in before the giveaway. So we got William E. and there we go. Save that. We're going to get the giveaway going for the EOS. Just type in EOS. So good luck, everyone. We'll go ahead and have y'all get in on that. We got 2 different EOS giveaways. We'll pick them both from the same list. We'll pick EOS 2 and then finally EOS 1. And what that's going to do is make EOS 1 even bigger. I'll do that a little bit different this time. And while we're doing that, I'm going to grab some more rolls from the box for the channel. Let's see how the rest of these rolls pan out. Nice BH ringer. Never found one of those down here. That's the channel box right here. Dang. No silver there. Yeah, we'll hang out, do some more rolls. I'm probably going to save the other half of the box for next week. Or, you know, whatever's left. Whatever we don't hit tonight. 2, 4. SOS, Richard Metcalf needs help. Or he's recommending a scrubby pad. But we did the first 5 rolls, this plus 1 from the second set of 5. Nick Molnar was sleeping. Sublime Mad Dog, hello. Block Blockers, what's up? Welcome in. I just realized I got this on top chat. Why does it keep doing that? Be on live chat. Scott Christensen, hello. Uh-oh, I was looking away, and I missed. it. We got more silver. It's going to be easier to see right here. We got another 90. It's a Kennedy. And then what's the Grody coin? That is a very Grody 74D. We got a second 90 in this box. This box had 290 so far. I will take it. That helps with channel costs for sure. 77D I gotta put in with the fines. So yeah, we'll do a continuation of this box next weekend, Saturday night. Start the stream at 11 p.m. Eastern, and maybe it'll be a 500 sub giveaway. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Yeah. I accidentally picked the good box for the channel, which I guess is needed, but we got another 74D there. I mean, I hope the box stays hot with it. I will update the board. Yeah, got a couple proofs tonight. We got the 1970 proof and a 1977 proof. Of course, that's 70 proofs, the 40% silver proof. All right, I'm gonna do a full set of rehunts for these 5 rolls, see where we sit on time. Trust. On to the 74s. I'll save the 77s for when I finish the box. The ugly 74. Good, I didn't want to feel like I had to keep that one. Move into the 73s. Couple of the 72s. Yeah, finding that Kennedy makes me want to go ahead and hunt the rest of the box now. But you know what? I think I can be patient. I think I can. Couple more of these left. Last one. All right, that's gonna do it. I am getting tired. It's 2:34 in the morning here. My fingers are dirty, but I think I'll be okay for now. I think 68 likes, not bad, not bad. All right, so we did 2 EOS giveaways. So we will do this EOS first, and yes, winner, you will get to add a prize. So we're gonna go ahead and draw that person now. That is not the right button. We'll do it again. So good luck, everybody. I'm picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Spafford. Congratulations, good sir. Just let me know how many shuffles you'd like. You can still get into the giveaway if you missed, because we're still pulling from the same list. So we got Mark. Spafford. Congratulations, good sir. Got about 30 seconds. 6 shuffles, he says. I'm still waiting on it to pop up on there. There we are, 6 shuffles. And let's get you on the wheel. I'm getting tired, and I didn't take a nap today. That's my problem. Something came up when it came to nap time. All right, Mark Spafford. Got you on the wheel. Save you there. Boom. And he says, you know what? Let me make sure. 6 shuffles. Doing 6s and 3s tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to add another minor variety DDR coin. Oh, that's the only one in the, let's see. Die chips, die chip, die chip, die crack. Okay, that shouldn't be in there. Here we go. Here we go. That was the next minor variety on top. Something we don't see on here very much. Actually, let's go to, yeah, we'll hit the scope. So we're at 2004. This is DDR 058. You get an extra column on the cent here. And I'm probably going to struggle to pull it up with the, there it is. Oh, now I can't see. Yeah, I lost it. So what you're looking at is extra metal on the column right there on the left side of that screwdriver. That's the extra metal there. I looked through a lot of those to figure out which one it was. There are a lot. There are many like it, but this one is yours. So you got a 2004 DDR058 extra column sent. I'll get that in there. Congratulations, Mark. Get that in there for you. Go with your Indian head scent and the war pickle. All right, this is the next one. I owe it a war pickle. I definitely owe it a war pickle. We'll get that in there this week. So congratulations once again, good sir. Appreciate you being here. We got one more EOS giveaway to do. And we're going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yenny. Nah, it's rigged. It's so rigged. Congrats, Yenny. No way. Talk about having other members of the household on there. We're going to get, I'll go ahead and add you to the wheel, Yenny. No reason to believe you wouldn't say here and how many shuffles you'd like and all that jazz. 5 shuffles, she says. All right, Yenny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's go. What are we adding? It looks like you get a bonus or a spin on the bonus wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. All right. I'm going to have to flip these up for you. I will do that off stream. You're going to get a 2025 P and D nickel set. And the other thing on that wheel was the Buffalo nickel. All right. Oh, you can't see. You can't see it. Sorry. And so you're going to get a 1927 Philly Buffalo nickel. Yeah, I will get the set flipped up off camera. We'll get that in there. All right, that will take care. Actually, I'm just going to leave that out because I'm going to do that here in a little bit after I wash my hands. There we go. Got that set up. Got all that set up. Nice. All right. Let's see. You're very welcome, Yenny. All right. Have a great night, Nick. I'm actually about to hop off of here and the stream here in just a minute. So we'll definitely be live again next weekend. Unless I have to cancel for some reason. But it'll be 11 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday night, next weekend, whatever, not day of the week. So what's that make it? The 28th. There we go. Yeah, as long as nothing comes up, we will do that then. If we get to 500, BH Ringer's got a giveaway. I'll have giveaways for that as well, and we'll do some special stuff for that. I think I'll even give away a box hunt. But good night, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll catch you all, I guess, later in the streams. We got Copper Owl Coins coming up in about 12 hours, and then Coin around right after that. But thanks again, everybody, for being here and supporting the stream and making it a good night. And we will pick back up on the other box as well next week. And shoot, hopefully we find some more 90s in it. Got 2 in the first 10 rolls. That's not bad. Speaking of 2 in the first 10 rolls, let me update the board here. Boom. We're going to count that as... We're going to make that 13, even though we didn't finish one of those boxes. Count the go ahead and count the 90s. Make that 6 90s. We got a 40. And we got a proof, a miscellaneous, and 9 NIFCs. There we go. All set. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks for the fun. That's what Richard Metcalf said. Oh, BH Ringer says if I hit 500 before the end of the week, he'll do live for giveaways he has, and he'll let me know. That's awesome. That is awesome, good sir. I'll make sure to try to stay tuned to that. And hoping to get there. I think right now, what are we at? Right now we are at 496. 4 more subscribers. I think we can do it. We will see. Appreciate all the support, everybody. Thanks so much. Good night. Sleep well. Be safe. Enjoy the weather when it's nice. I know we're kind of topsy-turvy on that stuff. We got some unseasonably hot temperatures out there, so if that's affecting you too. I know it's only March, but make sure you're taking that heat safety real seriously too. All right, we will see y'all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.